Hi guys, welcome to another video. In this video we are continuing the MS Teams. So we had created a team earlier. Now we are seeing different options. We had discussed all the options that are available over here. Now we are going to discuss about a channel. Okay. So team is basically a group of people that come together to work on a specific project. Okay, or just to collaborate with each other. Channels are basically specific topics that you want to work on. Okay, for example, this is a general channel. You have India marketing. All the people inside India who are part of my marketing department will be using this channel. Then you have London marketing. This is specifically based for people who work from London. Okay, so these are different channels you have. If you click on these three dots or more option button over here, you can see the channel notification over here. If you click on this, you can see if you want to enable the channel notification or not. Okay, all new posts notify me every time there is a new post. It is off as of now. Banner and feed only show in feed. Okay, so you can see all of these details over here if you want to have those notification or not. Channel mention, notify me each time this channel is mentioned. Okay, so if each time this channel is mentioned, you will get a notification in the banner as well as in your feed as well. Okay, so you can see these options. If you again go over here, you can pin this channel. If you pin this channel, it will always be on top. Okay, so you don't need to go again and again over here inside these teams. So if you see over here, you can basically go in different teams from here, and if you want a channel which you use frequently, you can pin it on the top. Okay, if you click on manage channel, you have these options available. Set channel moderation preferences. Anyone can post messages, anyone can post, show alert that posting will notify everyone, recommended for large teams. Only owners can post messages. So if you have, for example, large team, for example, for your entire organization you have a team, so basically what you can do, you can have only owners that can post the message for them. Okay, analytics is very similar to one we saw earlier. So this is channel analytics. Earlier we saw the team analytics. Okay, you can go to manage channel. We have already seen these options. Get email address. So if you want to send an email to this specific team, you can fetch the email address of this team by clicking on this option. It's going to take some time. In the meanwhile, okay, so this is the team channel marketing email address. So this is the entire email address of this channel. I'm going to copy this, and if I go to my teams and if I go to Outlook, and if I send a new message, into I can add the general marketing channel, marketing templates. I'm just typing a random message over here, attached, and I can attach some marketing templates over here. Okay, if I send this, let's see if it is there in the sent items. Okay, so this email was sent by me. Now if I go to my marketing general channel, you can see the email over here. Okay, so if you click on view original email, you'll be redirected to your Outlook account. Okay, so all of these options you have. Now going back to this get link to channel, you can get the entire link to this channel. You can either copy it by right clicking on it. For example, if I get a link to this channel, I can copy this like this, and then if I want to go to this channel, I can directly go like this. Okay, you can open this in Microsoft Teams or use the web instead. Okay, use web app instead, so you'll be directly taken to the team. Okay, so if you want, you can click on join and a request will be sent to the owner. Okay, so if you go over here, if you see pending request, you'll see that one user is asked to join this team. So I can accept the request like this. Okay, now going back to our channel, you can get link to this channel or you can get connectors for this channel. Okay, so Connectors are, for example, if you want to connect forms to this team, okay, so you can use that connector. So I can configure this. I have to log into my account now. Microsoft Form connector, send notification. Okay, I have to select a username, choose a group that from which you want to receive notification for. Okay, I don't have any form for this account. Mm, So basically these are connectors that you can connect to different things. For example, if you want to use incoming webhook, you can use it to connect to ServiceNow. Okay, so you can create a new webhook and you can integrate it with ServiceNow, and all of those notification will be released to your channel. Okay, similarly you have multiple connectors over here. Let me click on configure and add forms account. Let me add another account. Okay, I need to create a form in order for me to connect it over here. Right now I don't have anything. Let's go back to this. Microsoft Teams. You can see all the activity. So any new activity which happens, for example, user 3 added me to this team. So I'm getting this notification over here. Okay. All the chat is visible over here. If I go to my team, marketing team, if I go to connectors, I think this account has some forms available with this. Let's see if it works or not. Microsoft Forms connector send notification about the responses you receive on the form. To add this connector, sign in to Microsoft Forms. I'm just going to log in. Choose the group from you want to receive notification for. Okay, there's some issue. Basically, I'm not able to see the group over here. Okay, anyway, uh, you have Azure DevOps, you have SharePoint, you have different third-party apps as well available over here. If you want to have Google Analytics, if you want to see CRM applications, Salesforce connector for Office 365, all of these connectors are available so that you can connect them to your specific channel. Okay. Going back to this all these settings are done. Okay, so this was all about general channel. General channel has some different settings in comparison to any channel that you create. Okay, so you can see channel notification, you can pin this channel, you can hide this as well. Okay, this will be hidden to the users, or you can show this channel. Okay, you can again have the same option to manage the channel, get email address of the channel, link to the channel, you can edit the channel, you can delete this channel, and then you have the connector option. Okay, so some features, some options are different from the default one. So in default one you cannot edit, this is there by default. Okay, general channel is always there by default. In a channel you have separate settings available over here, so you can have whatever settings you are seeing in this more option button, you can see them over here as well. Okay, you can open in SharePoint, it is directly going to log you into SharePoint like this. Okay. Okay, so you have tabs, so you have post, you have files, these are default tabs that you get. If you want, you can remove these tabs as well. You right click on this, rename the tab or remove the tab, you have those options. You can add multiple additional tabs that you want. For example, Microsoft Forms is another tab that we can add. Test, save. So this is a shared form that will be created for us. Okay, now I can modify this form over here, and similarly I can add multiple tabs. For example, if we have some Excel sheet where we maintain roster of our uh, people in our organization, I can create that tab over here as well. Okay. Besides this, if we go to post, you have different options. So you can add a subject. If you click on this, this is a normal conversation. Okay. If I want to mention user 1, I can mention user 1, please complete slide deck. Okay. So this way this user 1 will get a notification. Or if I want to add a subject, template discussion, I can add the subject and then I can start a conversation. Please prepare sample marketing templates. Okay. So I can have this, I can basically have the various formatting which is available. Okay. Italics, underline, all these things are available to me. So this is rich formatting that is available to you. So if you want, you can post the same message to multiple channels as well. Okay. You can have this as a new conversation or an announcement. Everybody can reply to this, or you and moderators can only reply to this. You can post this to multiple channels as well. You have different options available, formatting options available. You can have a table, you can have different things available to you. You can add a link over here as well. Okay. Either you can click on this button to send this, or you can hit on enter. Okay. So this is how you can post messages. And if you want to basically involve entire team or entire channel, you can involve entire channel or a tag that you want to be involved. You can basically mention those like this. Okay. Let me again type it. If I want to notify a group of people, I can basically add this tag or add this entire channel to this. Okay. Mention, please review. So all the people in this India marketing will get a notification of the same. You have all the emojis options available over here. Similarly, you can see different options available. You can save this message, you can edit this message, delete this message, mark as unread. Okay. So you haven't read this message, you can mark it as unread. You can copy link to this. Okay. So if you want someone to focus on this message, you can directly send them this link. Share to Outlook. You can share the same message to Outlook. First you need to log into Outlook over here. Okay. So you can share this message directly to Outlook as well. Besides this, you have immersive reader. So if you have difficulties in reading all these texts, you can basically go to this reader. It will basically pop up all the text for you. You can turn off notification for these messages. Other actions, you can create a poll as well. Okay. So you have different options available over here. So you have to enter a question, you have to enter the different options, and based on that you can create a poll directly from here. Okay. So in the earlier video we saw that we can create an impromptu meeting, and if I click on this meeting, this is basically stored in my streams. Okay. So if I go to this meeting, this is directly stored in my streams. So as soon as you start, so this is how your meeting will be recorded, and it is directly stored to Microsoft Teams. Okay, streams. Okay. If you click on this button, you'll be taken to Microsoft Streams. I'm not logged in. If you're logged in, you will be taken to that account. Okay. So if you go to your Microsoft Streams, all your videos and recordings will be stored over here. Okay. So you can see different videos available over here, and you can share it with other people, and automatic captions will also be generated for you in this case. Okay. So I think all these options we discussed in an earlier video. So I'll see you in the next video where we discuss calendar, calls and files. Okay. Thank you for your time. See you in the next video.